Welcome back to the Enchanted Baking and Gardening channel. And here today in Florida, it is really rainy. So I think I'm going to stay inside, put some candles on, and we're going to do a little baking. We're going to make some sourdough discard English muffins. So let's head on in and warm up. Okay, so what we need for our sourdough discard English muffins, you need your sourdough. You can use the discard or you can use just straight up ripe, lively sourdough, whichever one you want. I'm going to use the discard. Let's start our English muffins. We need 4 cups of white flour, and we're going to do it in our bread machine so it does all the mixing for us. You can do them in a KitchenAid or you can do it by hand. I'm going to have the bread machine do all the work. So add your 4 cups of white flour. 3 cups of whole wheat flour. 2 cups of warm water. 1 cup of sourdough starter. You can use ripe or discard. 1/2 cup of dry milk powder. I usually use this brand by King Arthur. Baker's Special Dry Milk. 4 tablespoons of room temperature butter, which is super soft. 2 tablespoons of sugar. 1 tablespoon of yeast, dry active yeast or instant yeast, and 1 tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt or your salt of choice. And if you're doing this in your KitchenAid, just mix it as you would a yeast dough. And here we go. Okay, so my bread machine set at number 8. I don't know what model you might have, but it's always just the dough button you want to do. So it's going to actually mix it thoroughly. And you want a dough that's not too sticky and not too dry. So if you have to add a little bit more flour, go right ahead and adjust. And then you're going to just let it rise until it's probably about doubled, which takes about 1 to 1.5 hours, depending on how warm your house is. I'm going to get prepped in advance. And I got 2 sheet pans here with parchment paper. And you're going to take some cornmeal. And you're going to sprinkle it liberally and evenly along your pan. This is what's going to keep your muffins from sticking, and they'll release better from the pan. And get a 12-inch or 10-inch skillet, whatever skillet you got. You can use ceramic coated or cast iron's wonderful, but mine's small, so I'm going to use this one. It's bigger, so I get it done quicker. And these are all done on the stove top, which is nice. And you can even put your dough in the refrigerator overnight for like 24 hours or so, and it's going to enrich the sourdough flavor even more if you like more of a tang. Okay, so my bread dough is done mixing in the mixer. And just as if you had it in your KitchenAid, take it out. Get a nice big bowl because this is a big batch. And you can cut it in half if you'd like. Grease the base of your bowl, sides. What you're doing here, you're better off letting it rise in here because it's so much dough it might rise over and make a mess in your bread machine because this is a big batch. Unless you have a big old bread machine, which most people don't have them that big. This is gonna go really high. Grease the top and we'll cover and rise. So our dough is done rising. We'll flip it out onto our mat. And you can use English muffin cutters or a biscuit cutter. And it's probably about a good 4-inch side to side. Press it out. And let's see. Here's my rolling pin. You want to roll it out to about a 1/2 inch in thickness. And depending on what size cutters you're using, you probably get around 24 English muffins. I usually bake them all off and then freeze some. They freeze really nice. Okay, so we got about a 1/2 inch there. And it's not sticking at all, which is nice. So I think I might use this size. So here we have our 2 pans. We're going to cover them up. Wait 45 minutes and we'll start cooking them. So our English muffins have rose enough. They were about 45 minutes and you can tell when you dent them, they're not going to keep popping way back right away. And they got a little bit of lift on them. So you're gonna heat your pan to a medium low and place your muffins in the pan ungreased because it's non-stick. And you're gonna let those cook for about 5 minutes and then we'll flip them and do another 5. And kind of to check the doneness, you can push on them a little bit and you'll tell they spring back. And if one side needs a little bit more browning, just do a little flip here and there and use a spatula. I've got asbestos fingers. Let's check these guys. Those are still going. I'm going to crank them up a little more. And when they're done, let's put them on your cooling rack. Okay, so I toasted our English muffin and I'm going to put some butter on it. Looks really good. It's got the nooks and crannies and no preservatives. This is a cinnamon honey butter. It's so good you can order it online at Webb's Honey in Orlando, Florida. It's delicious. Delicious. You gotta try. And put that on that one. And then I made some mulberry grape jam. Let's give it a try. Try them. They're good. Good for you. No preservatives and homemade. And all you have to do now, because it makes a ton, throw them in some Ziploc bags, put them in the freezer. You got a stack of yummy whole wheat English muffins for a while. You want to be the taste tester, Evie?